What's going on, guys? Mountaineemitch here, bringing you the post game for the BCS National Championship game. Sorry, it's been a couple days. I didn't get it out right after the game. It's been a long couple days. So let's get into this. Final score: Florida State 34, Auburn 31, and this whole game, Jameis Winston looked like he had his freshman moment. And that he really looked like a freshman. He wasn't completing, and even that last touchdown pass he had to Benjamin had to jump pretty high to get it. He wasn't very accurate all game, but he was in that last drive when they really needed it. Even with Winston playing bad, that Florida State's defense held on to it. Florida State did come back. They were down, I think, 21-3. And, they were able to hold on in there and still be able to win, which is a great job by Jimbo Fisher. But Nick Marshall, I said Mitchell in my pregame video, but his last name is Marshall. He made a mistake when he threw the interception, but he also had 2 touchdowns, and passing touchdowns at that, because everybody talked about his legs and all that, and nobody expected him to throw 2 passing touchdowns. They thought that him and Trey Mason would just, be able to run like they ran against everybody in the SEC pretty much. But he threw for 2 passing touchdowns, which I knew that's what they had to do if they were going to be able to compete in this game. I can't take away from anything from, Jameis Winston. I mean, he looked bad the whole game. If you say he didn't look bad until the fourth quarter or even until that last drive, then you don't know what you're talking about in football. But that kid has something in him. A little bit of Tim Tebow, a little bit of Johnny Manziel, something in him that kicks in when they need to win, and he has it. A great football player is Winston, and Auburn. I mean, congratulations to Auburn making it to the national championship after being down so bad. They were horrible last year. I mean, they didn't even have a winning record. They didn't even play in a bowl game. They turned around Gus Malzahn. I'm pretty sure that's his name. He brought him back to being a national championship when they had Cam Newton, you know what I mean, and just bringing that back. But see, the difference between Cam Newton's Auburn Tigers and Nick Marshall and Gus Malzahn's Auburn Tigers is Auburn still might be good enough next year to be able to contend for an ACC championship, and maybe beat Alabama again. When Cam Newton left, we knew that Auburn would turn back into the joke, that they wouldn't be very good, and that's what happened. But with this year, Auburn, or next year, Auburn has a good chance of being back to the top again, when they don't have everybody fell off, But Florida State, I mean, their sky's the limits for them too. I mean, these two teams are good enough to play again in the playoff system next year, Now, I'm not for sure in the ins and outs of who's leaving, who's coming back. Winston's going to be back, and I'm pretty sure. I want to say Nick Marshall's going to be back, but I'm not for sure there either. But, Jimbo Fisher brought another national championships to the state of West Virginia. Which is kind of funny to say since West Virginia don't have any national championships. Marshall has one, but that's like Division 2A, blah, blah, who cares. But with Nick Saban winning his national championships, Jimbo Fisher, also from the state of West Virginia. If you don't know, Nick Saban's from the state of West Virginia. And I can't remember the USC coach of the state of West Virginia. Lou Holtz is from West Virginia. That's a little piece of the history for you, if you didn't know that. But that's really about it, guys. A good national championship game, very good. That's what I wanted. Fun to sit down and watch, very good. But that's really about it. Mountaineemitch signing out. Peace.